Hi Stampin' Friends. Today I want to share a cute little treat holder that's using some new products that you might have missed, and they're really fun. It's a whole bundle, and I'm going to show it to you because I think it's super cute, and I have some cards from my display board. I'm going to show you the cards as well, so you'll see several things using this collection. And I'm going to start with the main item is this stamp set. So it's called Filled with Sweetness, and they're matching dies. And they're just the cutest thing. This is a card in itself. It's already has a score in it, and it's this jar. And so you can, separate it and just use the jar on its own, or you can make a card out of the jar, a jar-shaped card, super cute. And then you've got the little topper for the jar and little accents that you can use in some labels, and it's really adorable. You've got some blueberries and strawberries, and it's really cute. At Stamp Camp we made a jar card and we made a treat holder, and it's just really an adorable little stamp set. But if you just looked at this and you thought you've seen everything, I wanted to point out a couple other things. There is a paper pack that matches, that is adorable. I love the little blue gingham. This is Misty Moonlight, and you've got the gingham and then the little flower, but on the back you've got fruits and checks and these cute little spoons. Look at these adorable ladybugs. So there's just really cute things in here, and I've used some of the paper. There's some larger jars, here's some smaller jars, some paper you can make like a little recipe card. So anyway, I've used a lot of this paper, so I don't have all the patterns left anymore. But so the paper pack is adorable. Then there's also these little embellishments. Take a look at this. Little tiny strawberries, and then you've got some little dots in Strawberry Slush and Misty Moonlight. Super cute. I love those. And if you think that's it, oh, sorry, I hit my camera. There's actually another stamp set. Now, the reason why there's another one is this one is on a different, it's part of a different collection, but they coordinate. This is from the scrapbooking collection that coordinates with it. And you can decide if you want to get, just this one. Maybe, though, you might say, I could use both of these, or even just the dies. I was thinking about getting just the dies. I do get a nice demonstrator discount, so I ended up deciding to get the bundle instead, because I do scrapbook, and so I thought these would be cute. Lovely day. This one is cute as can be. There's little bees, little ladybugs, tiny little blueberries, little flowers, super cute. I've got plenty of photos that would work nicely with this as a scrapbook page, but what really caught my eye were the dies. And I am also a baker, so I thought these might be fun if you make someone some banana bread or something, and you could make a little recipe card and give them the recipe for whatever it is you're giving them. That's cute. But despite the recipe cards, which I do like, I love these little fruits. They're so cute. These dies have a lot more detail. The ones in this collection, you cut out the stamps, which are cute by themselves, and that's totally fine. But then when I saw this one with all these details and opportunities for layering, I just was like, oh, I love all the little tiny things. Some people don't like the tiny things as much as I do. Okay, so anyway, for the cards that I had on display, I will show them to you quickly. Here's that strawberry, and this is like a little Z fold. Here's the jar in itself. This time you can use the jar all on its own, but this one is as a little folded. Here's those little tiny berries and the labels that came with. This is that little jar topper, so cute. Here's the stamped blueberries and a little bow. This is from the dies, and that little heart is in the dies with the jar also. And these labels, the jar die comes with 2 different labels. Super cute. And here's the jar as a card front, and this is a little easel card. And here's the strawberries cut out and the blueberry. So the stamped strawberry is super cute, and so is the blueberry, but I also like the paper strawberry. So there's options here, and you can kind of decide what options you like the best. So those are the cards. And then the treat holder that we made. So I found these really cute berries. These are gummies, and they're delicious. And so I cut out a little banner with the banner dies, the party banner dies. This is a collection of dies that are all banner shapes starting from really small to big, and you can make pennants for birthdays and stuff. It's really cute. So I used this size, which is about 2.5 inches across, I think. Yeah, just about 2 inches across. And then maybe it's 2.5 this way, 2 3/4. I'm not even close. So I just grabbed this size banner because I thought it looked cute with this label. The label goes slightly past, which I like. And then I'm gonna stamp. Oh, I forgot to get my stamp out. Okay, so you could do a thank you card, homemade for you. Well, these are not homemade gummies, so forget that. But that'd be cute if you made little homemade things. Love you very much, and you're the sweetest. I'm gonna go with you're the sweetest. And I'm stamping in Secret Sea. I love Secret Sea. This paper is also Secret Sea. It's from a different paper collection. It's called like, oh, what is it called? Mixed Up Patterns, something like that. Mixed Up Patterns, I got it. It's a collection of just papers in all different patterns that kind of go with all of our different products, and I think that's really smart because it kind of coordinates, and yet it's not specific. It's just little patterns that can kind of add into a lot of our things. Okay, so I've got my stamping, and then all I did here was punch 2 little holes for my ribbon. I had these already portioned out for everybody at Stamp Camp because I didn't want everybody having to get their own and put their hands in the bag, so I just kind of tipped them in. I'm going to use this cute ribbon, which is also on the same Sweet Collection page as the berry stuff. It's just called it's Misty Moonlight. All right, so I'm going to just grab some, and then I'm going to punch 2 little holes in here. You can use a hole punch. I actually have this little double hole punch from a long time ago that I just keep using rather than getting out my single hole punch. It just makes life easier for me, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. I'm going to stick this down with some dimensionals. Now I want to show you these little die cuts before we go too far. I'm going to, oops, I wanted to get big dimensionals, and I accidentally grabbed my small ones. I didn't mean to do that. Might as well finish them off though, since I started here. We're going to finish here. That was silly. Okay, so I'm going to put this down right there. Super cute. All right, and then let's get into these fruit. I'm just going to tie this so I can get this ribbon off my desk. I'm going to cut it about there. Hopefully that was long enough. So I have a little trick for you. I'm not sure if you've seen this before. If you've watched some of my videos, you have seen this before, but if you have a hard time getting your ribbon into the little holes, these little things are awesome. These are in the dentist aisle, the dental aisle at your grocery store. They're by like the toothpaste and the picks, and I think they're for like flossing, threading floss and getting floss in between like kids' braces and stuff. So what you can do though is put your ribbon through the hole, that little loop, and then put the little flosser through the hole and then just pull. Ta-da! Isn't that smart? One of my Stampy friends showed me that trick. So then you just kind of put it through there and pull. So easy. And then you don't fray up your ribbon and tear up your holes. And look at that. So nice. All right, that's my little trick for that. So now I'm just going to tie a little bow. I like making little treat holders at Stamp Camp. We always make cards and then we make a couple treat holders, and I like that because they're so nice to give to a coworker who maybe helped you out with a project, or a teacher gift, maybe someone who cuts your hair or helps you with anything really. It's just nice to make people feel appreciated, and brings a smile. Maybe you've got a caregiver for yourself or a parent or your child. Super cute. Anyway, I want to show you these fruit. All right, so these are the dies that I just thought were the cutest. And look at the detail they went into with this. So for the, I guess this is a peach, the die comes with these 3 parts, which I thought was really smart. And this little itty bitty part, I mean, that little detail right there is so fun, and you can use it to add some more texture to your peach, like that little part where the pit's at. And I thought it was really smart how they actually attached them, so you have this one that goes through at one time. And then even this one has like the lemon and or citrus. You can have it be a lemon, a lime, an orange, whatever. And you've got a outside and an inside, and then you can layer them with some sponging. And so I used lemon lime twist, and then I sponged on top to make it darker for the rind area. And you can leave them alone too. They're super cute on their own. I didn't do anything with the strawberry. I just used a different color underneath, bubble bath on top of strawberry slush. And then that way those little seeds in there, although usually the seeds are darker, right? So you could do a little black under there, but I thought this was cuter. And then there's a cherry, which I think is really cute, and a stem. And the stem and the leaf are on the same die. The stem is super skinny. So you can make a little cherry. And then the blueberry also has one die that cuts out the blueberry, and then that little, I don't know what it is, where the blueberry connects to the the plant, I guess. So, and then I just sponged this. I cut in blueberry bushel, of course, and then I sponged blueberry bushel around the edges and onto this little part here to give it more dimension. Then I thought I'd see if the peach looked good as what is this, plum? Is that what I'm trying to say? We buy it. It's got the, our grocery store has even darker. It looks almost black on the outside, and then the inside, and a blackberry. I'm not sure I like the color combination I used here. This is Blackberry Bliss sponging on top of strawberry slush. I might play around with different colors for that blackberry. And then this one I hadn't done yet, and I thought I would just kind of get out my strawberry slush because I want to add some more to this. So you can layer these, and it looks really cute with just having that texture, the outside and the inside. But I thought it was also nice to add sponging or color. And so I thought, you know, I can't just make things the simple way. I've got to add more. And so I'm going to grab my strawberry slush. And for this one, on this little thing, I'm just going to darken it. That little area in the peach. So fun. Okay. I cut my peach out of crisp cantaloupe. I should have used peach pie. I have some peach pie paper sitting off to the side here. So whatever colors you like, play around with the different combinations and see what looks good. There we go. Okay, so I've sponged them. And then I'm going to layer them. Now, I thought of this after I already cut everything out for Stamp Camp, that I should have cut the top layers out with the adhesive sheets, and that way they would have been super easy to just peel off the backing and stick on like a sticker. But I didn't think about that, unfortunately, so I had to use some liquid glue. Another good way to get these little areas is to take a sponge and sponge the glue on, but I just kind of do it that way. All right, and then this one, so I'm going to leave the center alone, and then the edge. So yeah, these would have been really, really nice as a sticker. But anyway, I just thought they were super cute. I love the little detail. I think Stampin' Up does such a great job with the dies. Oh, I forgot the little, what am I trying to say? Stemmy thing for my, well, maybe I'll just use this one. Okay, so I'll use that one. Anyway, and then I'm just going to go ahead and attach that to my card. Where are my normal dimensionals? Here's one. Okay, so we've got our cute little gummy berries. These are delicious. I grabbed them from my grocery store. We have a nice little candy section, but you can get stuff like this online as well. There's really cute cherry gummies, peach gummies, all kinds of gummies. Okay, I'm going to show you the cards one more time. Super fun, sweet. You're the sweetest. Little easel card, and here's the stamped berries and stamped fruit. Stamped fruit. Here's that same label. Here's that jar again. And another fold. And the treat holder. So cute. I think you should definitely check out this little suite. I think they're really fun. And there's also a scrapbooking kit that goes with it. I'm hoping it's on sale because there's going to be a scrapbooking sale on May 2nd. So I'm going to check that out because I didn't get that one yet, but it's on my list. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.